Welcome back everyone, Mariah here, and in today's video I am going to be doing a Blockfi review. I'm going to be going over my experience, when I got into Blockfi, how much I've earned in interest so far, and if I would recommend this particular platform. So I made my first deposit on January 19th, so that's like when I started. You know, just like anything else, no matter how long I've been in crypto, I think I'll always send like a small piece of a coin before I send like a large amount. So you could see, then I started with Ethereum, then I put in 50, then I put in 28.6, and then I started also putting in Bitcoin. And then I was also trading. What I like about this platform is that you can trade very easily back and forth between Ethereum and Bitcoin. Right here, this trade button, you basically just put in what you're buying and what you're going to be selling. You could do it on repeat if you want at a certain frequency. So that's a really cool feature that's within Blockfi. Technically, it's within nexo.io as well, but I don't know if there are as many pairs that you're able to trade. I haven't really put them side by side, but that's another feature within Blockfi. So I would say it was towards the end of January, early February was when I started putting in a substantial amount of Ethereum, and then I ended up trading some of that for Bitcoin. And so you could see here that the total interest paid is just over $1,300 and the accrued interest is $820. You could also see here interest payment. These I'm assuming come in at the end of the month. So yes, you could see here that in January I earned 0.04 of Ethereum. That came in the last day of January, and then you could see that the interest payment from February came in the last day of February. So let's go ahead and kind of get into the details here. You can see that I have 3 Bitcoin, and that's because I took some Ethereum that I had on the platform. I exchanged it for Bitcoin. You could see here that it's 6.0, sorry, APY. And what's important is that when you look into detail, that there are different tiers. So if you have between 0 and 2.5 Bitcoin, then you are earning 6%. And if the amount is greater than 2.5, then you are earning 3% on those additional Bitcoin. So since I have about 3 on there, from what I understand, 2.5 of those are earning 6%, and the remainder is earning at 3% APY. You can see here's a list of all of the different coins that Blockfi supports. And just to give you an idea, the GUSD is at 8.6, PAX 8.6, USDC, Binance USD. So basically the stable coins are giving you a rate of 8.6. Here's the borrow button. So here's like one of the main differences between Blockfi and Nexo. Let's say, for example, that the collateral type I want to use is Ethereum. Let's say I want this loan to be $10,000. It's going to show me here my collateral amount, and then you can change. You have options. Your loan to value ratio can be 35%, taking it down to 7.9. I've also seen the interest rate down to like 4.9. So let me go ahead and start this over and try to do, like, let's say I wanted to do an Ethereum backed loan for $1,000, calculate minimum loan amount. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the minimum amount had to be $10,000. I never put less than 10,000 there. So let's say Bitcoin is the collateral I want to use, calculate my offer. Let's see if that gives me the option. Yes, right here. So in this particular scenario, I could change the loan to value ratio to 20%, and I can get that interest rate down to 4.5%. I'm not really taking out a loan, but let's just kind of go through the process of proceeding. You can see here that just under 1 Bitcoin would be my collateral. Desired amount, 10,000. Monthly payment would be $38.25, 20% loan to value ratio. And my interest rate would be 4.5%. So last time I was on here, I was wanting to get a USD loan, USDC, but for some reason I thought it only gave me the option to go to my bank, but looks like things have changed since then. Looks like I could receive USDC, put my wallet amount, and it would come in no time. So This is actually a game changer because for some reason, the first time I tried to do this, I thought for sure that I could only get a USD loan sent to my bank. And it looks like that is not the case. I actually can get a USDC loan. And if I put up more Bitcoin as collateral, then I can get my interest rate down to 4.5%, which is better than Nexo's lowest loan rate of 5.9%. But then there's also the option of Celsius as well, which is 1%. I personally have not been able to try to do the 1% Celsius loan because I signed up my account in Puerto Rico, and I talked to someone who had some affiliation with Celsius in the past, and he told me that I needed a special link to sign up with if I wanted to do loans on the Celsius platform. I tried to reach out to someone that knew him, but I never heard back, so I didn't really push for it. Another really cool thing that Blockfi is introducing is the credit card. So I am almost 70,000th in line, but if you want to help me out, I am going to put a link down below with this link, and the more people that sign up with my link, the sooner I'll get the credit card and the sooner I will be able to review it for you. So they have some details down here that it's a credit card, it's not a debit card. You earn interest on your Bitcoin rewards, and you could basically spend it anywhere. So honestly, I rather get Satoshis instead of airline miles, to be honest with you. So I'm pretty stoked about this. And there's gonna be all sorts of really cool additionals. $250 in Bitcoin as you sign as a sign-up bonus if you spend $3,000 within your first 3 months. That's pretty simple to do. 3.5% Bitcoin rewards on all purchases in months 4 through 6 of card ownership up to $100 in Bitcoin. 2% extra APY on your average daily stablecoin balance paid in Bitcoin up to $200. 0.25 back in Bitcoin on all eligible trades up to a maximum of $500 in Bitcoin each month. Wow. I didn't even realize, this is actually new to me. I didn't realize this card had all these great features. $30 in Bitcoin for every client referral on top of the base refer a friend program. Oh my gosh, please use my link. This is amazing, you guys. We all have to get this card. This is like better than any credit card I have. And I'm actually looking forward to, once I get this card, I plan on canceling like probably 8 out of my 12 credit cards. I plan on minimizing and just having a more minimalistic approach to credit cards. I'd rather have this card than any other card. I plan on canceling all my cards, and I am looking forward to it because it's kind of a pain to just deal with like that many credit cards. So far, I have really enjoyed my experience with Blockfi. I trust Blockfi because I know that they use Gemini as a custodian, and I really appreciate the partnership there because I really trust Gemini as a trading platform. I trust them in terms of a good place if I am thinking about selling coins anytime soon and to leave my coins on that exchange. I typically though use Coinbase Pro when it comes to the more frequent trades that I have because I have been able to get the lowest fees on Coinbase Pro. I may do some calculations and pay off some of the loans that I have going on Nexo.io and start taking those loans out on Blockfi because I can get the interest rate down significantly without making that $70,000 investment in Nexo.io coins, even though I do think that the Nexo coins could easily hit $5 in the next few months. So I'm gonna put 2 links down below. I'm gonna put one for the referral link so that you can get signed up for the credit card. I'm gonna put a second one for Blockfi in general because it looks like there's 2 separate ones. And once you create a Blockfi account, you can actually use your link as well and share that with friends. And once I believe your friend deposits at least $100, then you will actually get that reward. So that is my review here on Blockfi. I trust this platform. Even though I have more crypto on other platforms, I would say I probably trust Blockfi the most. And so I think that over time, I'm actually going to be migrating some coins over from the other platforms onto Blockfi. But at the same time, I also find some reassurance in having my cryptocurrency spread out amongst 3 interest-bearing accounts. So that's all I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.